Hi guys, we're now 4 weeks into exam term, which is called Easter term at Cambridge, and I think it's the right time to reflect back on my preparation for this year's online exams. Coming up. You know, every time exam term comes around at Cambridge, I make a very detailed plan of what I'm about to study and how I'm going to go about my revision. Every time, however, there proves to be much more guided tuition with many more contact hours than expected, so I need to adapt, and this term was no different, despite the fact that we're not in Cambridge anymore. Over the past 4 weeks of Easter term, I've had the exact same amount of work to hand in and the same amount of revision supervisions. Also, language classes were on a weekly basis. I've been writing 1 translation and 2 text analysis essays in German every week, and I've also written 2 revision essays, each with a supervision. I've also had the weekly German text and culture supervisions to prepare for, and the guidelines for the new online examinations to keep up with. Aside from that, I had to prepare a portfolio containing 2 essays for my history examination, which I've got to hand in on the 25th. Now, I must say at this point that information from the college, from the faculties, and from the university about the online examinations has been absolutely flawless. And I'm very grateful to the teaching staff who have been so diligent and helping us so much to get through this period. For example, yesterday we've just had a surgery session for our language papers, and we had the chance to talk to a member of the staff from the faculty and ask questions and eliminate any remaining doubts and uncertainties about how these exams are going to proceed. Exams are starting this Thursday on the 21st of May with the language papers, and I can say that I'm feeling very confident and very prepared to take these exams, despite the fact that they're not going to go as usual. Now, for me personally, the past 2 months, 4 weeks of holiday and 4 weeks of Easter term, have been a great period to study and rest at the same time. And it's been great for multiple reasons. But first and foremost, because my home has always been one of the places where I focus on studying very well, and I can study very efficiently. It's the best place to work for me. It's been the place where I studied during all my school years from the 1st to the 12th grade, and it's the place where I prepared for my Cambridge interviews before getting in, and it's really a place of calm and focus. And I have my parents to thank for that. And also the fact that they are around helps with my accountability, and the fact that they're asking me how my preparation is going is motivating me to study a bit harder than I would just on my own. And I guess I got used to that during high school, but it's helping up to this day. I must admit that. However, I acknowledge that this may not be the case for everyone. Not everyone has a proper desk to study at home, and with the proper calm, quiet atmosphere to focus properly on studying, which is why remote studying is an activity that requires so much flexibility on the part of the organizers to accommodate all these situations that people find themselves in. And it's not even as if it's remote studying by choice, where you'd expect people to be able to work from home because they sign up for it. Now it's just it's a forced situation where people didn't choose to study remotely, but they have to. So extra care is needed on the part of the faculties and of the teaching staff to make sure that everyone has at least minimal conditions to pass these exams, or to make the exams and the preparation in such a way that they can be approached and passed with minimal conditions. And I really feel that the teaching staff at Cambridge have done their best to do so, to accommodate everyone's needs and there have been surveys about our experience of studying at home and preparing for online exams, and they're taking all our needs into account. Questions have been sent by email, and a page has been set up with frequently asked questions and answers to those, and it's quite lengthy. They went to great length to help us go through this period, and I really like to see that, and it's one more reason why I definitely recommend, if you have the chance, to apply to Cambridge and take a chance, because it's really worth it. Everyone is so dedicated to teaching at this university. Now, this is not to say that other universities didn't do their best. Of course, most of them certainly did their best, but Cambridge is where I've got experience that I can talk about, and I can say that it's been absolutely great, and I only have good words to say about it. That being said, I can say that I've been fortunate enough that at home everyone has always supported my studying. I'm also an only child, I don't have brothers or sisters, so my only job at home has always ever been to study, and this has helped a lot during this period. Now, on the topic of motivation to study for these online exams, I think that having a couple of classmates or friends to chat with weekly for accountability helps. Also, exchanging notes or ideas with classmates who are doing the same subject might be another good thing. I haven't personally done a lot of that, but I've had supervisions, and there was 2 of us with 1 supervisor, and during those supervisions I feel like we exchanged a lot of ideas. So this kind of exchange of ideas is institutionalized, should I say, through these supervisions at Cambridge. But if at your university you don't have these kind of one-on-one or two-on-one supervisions, I definitely think you should set something up in this way with your friends, with your classmates doing the same subject. And also the fact that my girlfriend is also studying at the same time, doing her finals as well, has helped me a lot, because we have been studying together and motivating each other a lot. Now, during this period, another activity that helped boost my morale has been cycling. I've been cycling a lot more than before, and I've discovered a new hobby, basically. I think last week was the apogee, because I cycled every single day, and during the weekend after lockdown ended on Friday, I went on a trip outside the city by bike, and it's been great. I can still feel my muscles aching now everywhere, but I think I'll keep doing that, because doing some sport outside is a great way to get your mind off of the exams for a little while and then come back with a different mindset to study. Now, exams are starting in 2 days, on Thursday, and things got really emotional over the past week, because supervisors have started to wish us the best, not only for the exams, but even further for our careers and in our life, hoping that we would see each other again in Cambridge at some point. But still, all the last supervisions, the last pieces of feedback have been given, and they encouraged us. They said that we're really prepared to take these exams, and apart from that, this is kind of the end of my time at Cambridge. These are my last exams. I've thoroughly enjoyed the preparation from home, and as good as being in Cambridge is, I've enjoyed this kind of different experience of studying at Cambridge. Who would have expected to finish Cambridge from home and studying in my own garden, in my own backyard? For me, it's just a very, very interesting time to be alive. One more thing which our university has set up to reassure us for these exams and relieve some of the stress about them has been the so-called safety net, which ensures that we won't get a grade lower than the one we got last year, or in my case 2 years ago, because last year is still part 2, was my year abroad. So basically I can either get a 2-1 that I got 2 years ago, or a first if I improve my results, which I'm hoping to actually do if all goes well. Now, these exams are also only half of the grades that I'm getting for part 2, because I've already done a year abroad project, a dissertation, and an oral examination, which have all already been graded probably, and I'll find out those grades together with the others, but that's already behind me. So I'm really looking forward to these exams. My next video will be a video about me actually taking the online exams. I'm planning to vlog every single day of this online examination period from the 21st of May to the 28th, and I will upload the entire video afterwards, and you'll see what I did every day and how it all went. And otherwise, I hope you're having a great time. I hope coronavirus hasn't affected you too much. And I really hope that for you as well as it is for me, this apocalyptic feeling that the quarantine has created is slowly easing up, slowly fading out, and that things are coming to some kind of a normal state by now for you as well. Now, this has been it for this video. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my preparation for the online exams, took something out of it. If you're about to take online exams, I wish you the best of luck, and I'm sure you'll do great. Now I'll get back to doing some more last minute preparation, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.